Very briefly, I just want to go over the bill and some comments to kick off. Lots of expert testimony here. Since the 1960s, polybrominated diphenyl ethers, or PBDEs, have been widely used as flame retardants. Under the PBDE banner, there are three: penta, octa, and deca, and they all serve different purposes. And the ones we're interested in today is deca. The other two have been banned. What is the problem with this? Well, PBDEs are not bound to the plastic or the foam or the textiles, so over time they're released from this product and they enter the air as dust or vapor. PBDEs have been detected in outdoor and indoor air, household dust, sewage sludge, soil, sediments, foods. Basically, they're everywhere and their presence is going. Today, we'll hear testimony that cover DECA's negative effects on our environment, wildlife, citizenry. You'll hear concerns that while DECA is an effective flame retardant, over time it breaks down into dangerous chemicals. It is registered with the EPA as a potential carcinogen. You'll hear from doctors, environmentalists, nursing mothers, scientists, all echoing the need to ban DECA. We will even hear from firefighters, even those who are on the front lines, who rely on flame retardants, that there are alternatives to DECA, and they support this bill before us today. And you'll hear about alternatives, in particular a phosphate-based chemical called RDP. And I'm going to take a wild guess here, and I think you'll hear opposition. And if the past is any indicator, the opponents will downplay some of the research and ask us to await a study that may be out later this year. In 2005, they asked this legislature to wait for a study that was to be done in Europe. Then and only then, they said, we should act. And the argument was basically, let's wait and see. This tactic was used in Washington State in 2007, where the bill did pass anyway. And the tactic didn't work there, and I hope that tactic at least doesn't work here in Oregon this year. And by the way, that one study the EU released, a substances directive, helped establish an EU-wide ban on the use of DECA in electronics as of July 1st of last year. And finally, many of our best corporate citizens, IKEA, Dell, Hewlett-Packard, Apple, and Boeing, have ceased using DECA out of concern for its negative effects. All of these companies have ties to Oregon, including Boeing's big plant in Portland, Hewlett-Packard's campus in Corvallis. They employ thousands of Oregonians. And there are small companies. In fact, in Ashland, there's a clothing manufacturer, Massif Mountain Gear. It is using an alternative to DECA, and they are thriving. And they no longer use DECA and proudly boast that it didn't cost them jobs or businesses. Ashland. So there are alternatives to work. I was reading and doing something else today, but serendipitously this quote came into my possession that said, "Don't blow it. Good planets are hard to find." So I look forward to this testimony.
Thank you, Senator Hass, and appreciate